Hi, this is Tanya from the Creative Lamb. In this video, I'll show you how to make a Halloween wreath using the Woodland Ruffle technique. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya, I am from the Creative Lamb, and today we're going to be putting together a Happy Halloween wreath using the Woodland Ruffle method. Okay, so the first thing I'll do is show you the supplies we're going to be using. The first thing we have is a Happy Halloween sign. So guys, I actually got this, I got a kit from Hardworking Mom. If you haven't seen her on YouTube, go check her out. She also has a website, thehardworkingmom.com. You can check her out and get all these different types of materials that you see here. So anyways, I bought the kit from her. However, I did switch a few things up to kind of make it my own. But the first thing she had in her kit was her sign that she designed. And then that came with a 15-inch working wreath frame. And then it did come with these 3 ribbons. And then I'm adding this ribbon. Alright. So we've got those 4 ribbons. And then for the mesh, we have this really pretty black, purple, and orange striped mesh. Now that came with the kit. She had an orange, a solid orange metallic mesh with her kit, but I'm changing that out for this black and white striped plaid mesh. Okay? Alright. So we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm cutting my mesh today at 34 inches. So I'm just going to roll these 2 out here. Measure to my 34. Take my rotary cutter or a pair of scissors, whatever works for you, and cut them both together. Right, now I have the rest of my pieces cut, so we're going to go ahead and start putting these on the frame. So I went ahead and opened up all my outside ties, and we've got all the inside ties pushed down kind of out of the way. So on this working frame, you're going to have 10 around the outside, and then you're going to have 8 on the inside. So you'll need a total of 18 pieces of mesh, and since we're alternating colors, we'll need 9 of each color. So like I said, today we're going to be doing the Woodland Ruffle. So with the Woodland Ruffle, you're going to get a mix of both a ruffle and a curl. So we're going to do that by rolling our mesh out here a little bit, so that at the very end, what you're going to do is you're just going to roll this mesh up just a couple times to make a nice little curl, and then you're going to start your ruffle. And again, you're going to make your ruffle. This mesh is really sticking to itself. You're going to make that ruffle by just holding your thumbs back here in a stationary position and just pulling the rest of that fabric towards you with all of your other fingers. Okay? Now when we get to the end here, oof, this mesh is really sticking to itself. So we get to the end here, we want to put another curl in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take chip clip, hold all this that we have already ruffled and curled here, and then we're just going to curl the other end of it and then ruffle up to what we already have complete. So then you get this nice little ruffle, but then you have a curl on each end. And then that's going to go right down into your tie. And you're just going to fluff it up. Alright. So again, you want to lay that mesh out. put a couple curls in it here at the end, and then start your ruffle. Use your chip clip, keep it in place, curl on the opposite end, and then bring it all together. And then place it in your tie. Okay. We'll do a couple more here. So I cut these at 34 inches today just to give us a little bit more fabric to make those nice curls. So I'm going to curl it up a couple times, and then we'll start ruffling the rest of the fabric up. And then when you have mesh that's this curly, sometimes you don't even need a chip clip. You can just come over here, roll that up, and get the same thing. Get a few curls here, and then ruffle. And guys, I don't normally use a weight for this. I'm just doing that so you can see the fabric laid out. But typically I just, as long as you're pulling it down, it's going to move itself out of the way. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the rest of these in. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit. And I'll see you when I get back. Of mesh here. I don't know if you guys could tell during the fast forward of this, but this mesh is just really sticking to itself. It's been difficult, but it is very pretty. Hard to get down in the tie. Okay. Look how full that is. We got all of our mesh in. Goodness. That is just so full. And look at those colors. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our ribbon in. So now I already have all of my ribbon cut. And I have the solid purple with the green, purple, black, and orange stripe And then I have the Happy Halloween with the little pumpkins on it, along with this purple and orange striped sparkly. But I think I'm going to try to incorporate this orange and black striped ribbon that I have. So I have some pieces cut, and this is exactly how I cut everything else. I just cut them into 12-inch strips, and then I dovetail them. So to dovetail, you just take your end, fold it in half, and then cut that off to give it a nice finished look. And I do that on all of my pieces that go into my wreath. Okay? So I think I'm going to do a couple with these and a couple with the sparkly purple and see which one I like better, because I'm really having a hard time deciding. I don't know, there might be enough orange in this wreath. We'll see. We'll go ahead and put some of these in first. So you're going to take a little bundle of ribbon. You're going to fold it in half. And then you're just going to pinch right on that folded line. And then you're going to take this bundle and you're just going to place it into a tie. And you're just going to tie that a few times. And then you're going to come in here. Well, my cutters might not be strong enough for this, guys. Oh, there we go. Okay. Push that down. And then in the center, I like to have my bigger pieces of ribbon facing out. Actually, we might face all of them out. Why don't we do this? I'm going to face them out like this. Yeah. Okay. On to our next set of ribbon, our Happy Halloween. How freaking cute is this, guys? How cute. Like I said, these two ribbons came with the kit from Hardworking Mom. But I'm not so sure I want to use this purple. So we'll put a few in here. And then we'll put a few in of the orange. See which one we like better. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut these. That was really... Let me try another one. Yeah, that's really... I need better wire cutters. Fold that down. I don't know, I might actually like the purple. I might actually like that sparkly color in there. Well, the next one we'll do with the orange and black stripe and see what we think. Fold that in half. And then you're going to scrunch it up the middle. And place that right in your tie. Tie it around a few times. I just like to cut these off, but with these you can actually leave on. I'll show you guys in the next one. You could leave on and just kind of curl it up if you wanted to. Okay, so again, I'm going to switch this one out with the orange and black stripe. See if I like that better. I don't know, y'all. Don't. Can we use them both? Maybe we should just use them both. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I kind of like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to go the whole way around. Put a bundle of ribbon into every tie. Do this the whole way around until I'm finished. Okay, and I will see you guys when I'm done with that. Okay guys, I'm back. I've got all of my ribbon in except for the last 2 bundles. So we'll go ahead and do those quick. I did keep incorporating the black and orange striped ribbon around the entire wreath, just here and there. I really like that and wanted to put it in there, but I did like the sparkly purple as well, so. So on this last tie, I'll show you guys, if you don't want to cut these, if you have a frame like this and you don't want to cut these ties off, you can leave them in there and just kind of curl them up. You can use a pencil or a pen, or you can just wrap it around, wrap it up with your finger. But I'll show you here. So instead of cutting this off, you could just take, like I said, a pencil or a Sharpie or something and just curl that in there. And then it will just look like, if the color matches, it'll just look like part of the wreath. Okay. I like to cut mine off. Oh, goodness, but I need some stronger wire cutters for these types of wreaths. Alright, so this is our last one. Okay, check it out. I think that looks really cute so far. So let's go ahead and make a bow, because the last 2 steps to this, of course, is going to be putting our bow and our sign on. So we'll go ahead and put this to the side for now. Get our bow maker. Y'all, if you don't have a bow maker, you can do it by hand. Just a little harder to hold. Okay, so I think we're going to start. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this orange ribbon came with the wreath kit. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this for our bottom. So I'm going to start with a 10-inch tail. And then I'll put that into our bow dabra. I'm going to do a 6-inch loop. Come out here to my 6-inch mark. Pull that fabric down. There's my 6-inch loop. And we're going to do 2 on each side. Another 6-inch loop. Alright, so there's 2 on each side. And then we'll want a tail, of course, for this side. We'll just do another 10 inches. Okay. I like to kind of move my loops in here as I'm going. You know, those loops look really big. I think I went I did. I went too big on my board here. Okay, let me redo this. Oopsie. We had 7-inch loops. That's not what we wanted. It would have worked, but they would have been just a little too big for my style. Okay, so out to the 9. It's my math, y'all. It's my math that's off. I thought it looked a little wonky. All right. So now, of course, this tail is going to be just a little bit longer. Come in there and cut it off. Okay, so now we're going to put in our sparkly ribbon. Again, this one, the orange, the sparkly, the Happy Halloween, and the lavender color came with the kit. I think her kit is sold out. I'm pretty sure it's sold out. But you can still order the sign from her. And then if you're looking to make something similar to this, guys, you can go to Craft Outlet and get all this ribbon. You can get a mesh. You can pretty much get anything on Craft Outlet. I mean, they've got a ton of stuff. And their website's like super easy to navigate. I mean, you can search by season, by holiday, by color. Super easy. Alright, so because we have pattern on this, we have to twist it. Alright. Every time we do a loop, we twist. And then on the last one here, since we're just going right into a tail here, we don't have to twist anything. Alright, so I did 6-inch loop on each side of the purple sparkly. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our Happy Halloween. Just think this ribbon is so cute. 10-inch tail. Now this one I'm going to do by hand, guys, because there's a pattern and I want to keep everything facing the same way. So you'll measure your 10 inches out. I'm going to go down to a 5.5. No, I'm going to go down to a 5. We'll do a 5-inch loop. So measure out your 10 inches and then just kind of loop it right around here and put it right back there behind your thumb. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other side. Measure your 10 inches out and then loop it around. So all your words and your pattern are facing the same way. Alright, we'll do 2 more loops. Maybe we won't. Doesn't look like we have enough of this. Okay, that's okay. We'll go ahead and do a tail. Actually, we'll just put this right down in the Vidabra, just like this. 1 loop on each side. How about that? And cut this tail off. Right through Pumpkin's face. Sorry, Pumpkin. Alright. Alright, how about we'll use our lavender next. Yeah, we'll put that in there. So we'll just do 10-inch tail. Let's see how much we have of this. Maybe we can do 2 loops. Maybe one's all we need. come out here. So we did 5-inch loops. I don't want to do anything bigger than that. I think I'm just going to stick to the same size here. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and match it up. And it looks like we have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 more loops. And then my tail. This is a big bow, y'all. Okay. Trying to think if I want to put some more purple sparkling in. If I just want to go right into this. Let's do some more purple sparkly. Do a 14-inch tail, twist. Just 1 loop on each side, and I ain't even measuring. Just as long as it's not any longer than the previous loops we put in. We got a lot of ribbon in here, folks. Bring this down, cut my tail. Alright, now we'll finish it off with my favorite, the green, purple, orange, and black stripe. I think I'm going to do 3 loops, guys. I'm going to go a little crazy here and do 3 loops. I won't make them real big. One, 2. And 3. I was going to put both tails on this side, but that's okay. Alright. Now for this bow, I'm going to use a zip tie. There's a lot in it. I don't want it going anywhere. Pull my tails down. Okay, I'm just going to try to fluff some of this into position. Alright, I'm going to take my zip tie, just going to run it under everything on one side of the bow. And get it together here. Get me a zip tie, a pipe cleaner. Orange. Go ahead and pull this out. Just kind of hold it snug. Turn your zip tie around. Kind of tighten it a little bit. Gonna move. So what I like to do is I like to take my larger loops where I have sets of 4 and kind of move them out to the side. And then my ones in the middle. And then again my 2s on the outside. Alright. And then move all my tails to the front. Now I'm going to put this pipe cleaner behind here. This is what we're going to use to attach the wreath or the bow to the frame. Alright. Now I'm just going to tighten this zip tie as much as I can. Leave it on there for now. So we're going to use that to hold on to fluff our bow. Okay, so we're just going to go around here. We're just going to fluff each loop from the bottom up. Alright. Okay, get the other side here. You know, if you're struggling with bows, don't give up. You'll get it eventually. You will get it. I used to hate my bows. Alright. 3. Pull this one up here to the top a little bit. Alright. If you don't like it, just keep working with it. You'll get it eventually. Sometimes it requires a little bit of extra time and manhandling. Don't be afraid to manhandle your bow. Alright. I'm just going to come in here. We're going to go ahead, let's go ahead and give our 2.5-inch ribbons dovetails. Make them look nice and pretty. This is the last one. Alright. And our other tails, we're just going to curl on up. Just curl them. What do y'all think about this bow? I like it. Yeah, okay. I'm going to cut this zip tie off. We'll put this bow to the side for now. We need to prepare our sign. The signs you get from Hardworking Mom do not have the holes punched in the side, okay? So what I'm going to do is go ahead and punch. If you don't have a hole puncher, you can get these little adhesive stickers. I bought them on Amazon, and basically you just peel off the back and then it would stick right on the sign. Something like this is probably light enough you can just attach it with one of these. I would worry about maybe the metal with the adhesive. It might not be the best thing to stick to, but you could try it. But what we're going to do is punch holes and then just attach it with wire. Alright, so we'll go ahead and punch each corner here. And guys, I got this little hole puncher on Amazon. I think it was like $7 or something like that. I haven't ordered a whole lot of signs off of anybody else, so I'm not sure if Most sign makers cut holes, but Lori does not. At least not right now. Got glitter everywhere from that sparkly ribbon. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 26 gauge wire, and I'm just going to cut 4 pieces. One for each corner. Use this wire because once you put it on the wreath, you're not even going to see it. But it'll hold. Just bring up the wire, wrap it around to the corner, and then I like to just twist the whole sign. Get it on there nice and snug. And you're just going to repeat those steps for each corner. Oh, this wreath is going to be so cute. And I think I'm going to put some embellishments on it as well. We do have some Deco Mesh tubing here that I bought last year. I think we're going to go ahead and maybe put some of that on. Alright. So we're ready to put the sign and the bow on. So let me get the wreath. Ready? So I'm thinking if we have the sign here, the bow can go right here, maybe. I don't think. Maybe do something like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this. Let's go ahead and get this bow. So we're just going to take our pipe cleaners and we're going to go right down to the frame. Alright, just find a good spot between your mesh or through your mesh even, and just go right down to the frame. I think I'm going to move this up a little bit higher. Just a little bit higher. There we go. And we'll just attach it right to the frame. Okay. And then fluff it up a little bit more. I think I'm going to go ahead and tighten that down just a little bit better, guys. Alright. Okay. Now we'll fluff it up. Ooh, that is a pretty bow. Goodness. See, y'all, I'm telling you, I really used to hate my bows. I really did. But now I think they come out looking real pretty. Alright. Giving these an extra little bit of curl. Okay. Now for the sign. We're pretty much going to do the same exact thing with the sign. We just got wire instead of pipe cleaners. Just make sure that's where you want it. Is that where we want it? I think that's where we want it. Okay. Just going to go down to the wire. Take the wire down to the frame. And just wrap it around that frame, securing it. You want it snug, but you don't want it smashing all your mesh and your ribbon, right? You want to keep that nice and fluffy. Alright, so we're going to do the opposite corner here. Alright. Just trying to fluff everything up as I go. Alright, we have one more tie. Just down here. Alright. Now sometimes it can be a little tricky to get down here to the frame. It might take a little bit of time, but we got it, we got it. All right. Like that. Like I said, snug, but you don't want to be smashing your pretty ribbons and mesh down. Okay. So, there's what we got. There's what we got. Y'all like it? Drop me a comment. Give me a like. Let me know what y'all think. Alright. I am going to show you what else you can put on a wreath like this. Oh, it's so cute. I might end up moving my bow up a little bit, guys. I'm not sure if I want it. I think I might just move it up a little bit higher on the sign. But before I go, I want to show you what we can do with a little bit of tubing. You want to add a little something extra to your wreath. Take a little bit of tubing, and guys, I got this at the Dollar Tree last year. I got a whole case of it coming this year because it really just takes something and just adds a little extra to it. So what you can do, get a couple bundles here, wrap it around, pipe cleaner, make it nice and tight, and then you can just attach this right around your bundle of mesh, right to the frame, and voila. You have a little bit of extra something in there, right? Super cute. You could put anything else in here. You could put pumpkins, little witches, little ghosts, anything you wanted. Just showing you guys your options. Alright? Okay guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if there's anything different you'd like to see me doing. You can check me out on Facebook at The Creative Lamb, and also my Etsy shop is The Creative Lamb Shop. Okay, so again, if you like it, let me know, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks.